This video today is going to inform you how to look at your daily agenda or the daily to-do list. The student will need to go ahead and log into their computer and then log into their ClassLink. Once they open up the internet, it will go to their ClassLink page. Once here, students will need to scroll through their different apps, and on these different apps, they can then go ahead and click on their Google Classroom. Once the Google Classroom page opens, they will need to go ahead and click on My Google Classroom. This year it is called 2020-2021 Math Science. If you've never seen a Google Classroom before, this first page that pops up happens to be the streaming page, which is exactly what it says. It is a live stream or a feed of everything that I post, and so things can easily get hidden throughout the time that we are together in the school year. So for students to be able to easily find their to-do list or their agenda, if they click on classwork, at the top, the classwork tab will take them over here to how I organize their information. So the agenda will always be at the very top of the list. So students can go ahead and click on that. And then it pops up right here and tells the students that they can go ahead if they happen to be absent, they can click here. And this is an easy way for them to figure out what they missed at school in their math and science classes. When students open this, you'll see the slideshow and it at the top says math and science, then it has the two big blocks. Each block represents a different subject. The left-hand side is math, the right-hand side is science. At the very bottom of each slide, it tells you the day and the date. Like for instance, today is Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. This tells you what we did in math today. We took notes over adding and subtracting of decimal numbers. We worked on the PLP Unit 1, Lesson 13 and 14. We then completed our extra math, and for the time left in class that day, we learned and worked in Zern. Our homework for the day was our daily sheet, and then we have a Unit 1 test on Monday, September 28th. In the science block, it is blank because we were unable to get to science this day. If your child happened to have been absent on previous days, whether it be Monday, whether it be Friday of the previous week, or even Thursday of the previous week, they can go through there and find the day they missed, and it will tell them what we did in class that day, and that will give them the makeup work. You will notice that on here, it talks about on Monday, for instance, we did a rounding handout. If a student is absent, of course, they cannot complete that rounding handout at home until they return to school and get that handout from me. But if it happened to have been something on the internet in Google Classroom or in Zern, iExcel, PLP, students are able to go ahead and get those things completed without coming back into the classroom to have to wait to get that done. So this is the agenda, and this will be updated every single day. And this is a way for students to keep up with what work they missed. A student will also be required to finish any classwork at home if it was not finished at school that day. And this is just another way that they can see what was the classwork and they can remember if they finished it or not in class that day. So again, this video is on how to um, see your child's to-do list or their agenda every day for math and science class.